you haven't learned anything because you're still up Meg Thee Stallion's ass. I'm sure there's a lot of different things going on behind them bars that you can rap about. But period, point blank, please let this man out. Let this man out. Let this man out.
All I'm gonna say is coming.
Welcome to another episode of the That's Scary with Melanie P podcast. I'm your girl, Melanie P, and we're here to talk about these predators. One that I feel like has done their time. One that I feel like needs to shut their mouth. R. Kelly. Let's start with R. Kelly, y'all. R. Kelly. And again, it's going to give Hypocrite, it's late, I'm tired, but I wanted to get this out tonight. It's going to give Hypocrite a little bit, and it is what it is. It is what it is. I got to just tell my truth. And I have to just be honest. R. Kelly popped up on my Instagram timeline in a way that I was just not prepared to see. I'm going to play this clip that really had me emotional. It truly had me emotional.
Hello, I was called and told to sing happy birthday to somebody. What's up?
How are you?
I'm great. You ready?
Oh, you gonna sing to us? Okay.
We are ready.
We're ready.
Standing here looking in the mirror, saying damn to myself. I should have known the day would come. She would find somebody else. And all the things I took her through, shit, I shouldn't have lasted this long. Now I'm at this telephone booth, literally, calling Tyrone when a woman said,
Hey.
matter how you beg, no. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
Nothing you can do.
La da 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 da. La da da da.
Yay!
Singing is a beautiful disease. That's uncurable. That's not gonna happen. Stop singing.
Right.
I don't care where I'm at, as long as I'm alive. So I'm always singing. I'm always writing. I've written like 25 albums since I've been in here. So, and right now I'm just working on getting back to what it is God gave me my talent to do.
Right.
That's what I'm waiting on right now. That's what I'm working on right now, which is coming really good. So,
well, that's awesome.
I'm using patience as a tactic right now. Said I know that it's somebody's birthday tonight somewhere. I know one thing's for sure. I'm gonna put on my dancing shoes and go out and step the whole night through. I'm gonna, oh yeah. I'm gonna step you. Hello, I was
Let me just I'm going to read the comments because the comments are feeling the same way that I'm feeling. So just, it is what it is. So someone said, I said, Lord forgive me, free this man, pardon this man. Another person said, I don't know if this was supposed to be funny or not, but it was. Okay, that's stupid. If R. Kelly came home today and go on tour, I guarantee it would be a sellout. Hear me out. His actions don't negate the fact that he's a musical genius. He still sounds good, can never take that part away from him. He can sing his tail off. I think he served enough time. I wish he did better with his legacy. His talent was so phenomenal. The greatest ever. Oh my God. I mean, it just goes on and on. Somebody said it's a little bit of sadness in his voice. It's a bit of sadness. Normally I can find a kiki with anything. Listening to him sing for these women, like, first of all, who are these women? Out of all the podcasts, I don't know if he's been on podcasts. I don't know if this is something that he does. This is just, I'm thinking not, because if it was something that he does, it wouldn't be the reaction that I feel like it's giving from this clip from the Neighborhood Talk. Yeah, I'm so tired. Oh my God, I'm tired and hungry. Look how I'm slouched down in this chair. So yeah, I mean, who are these people? Who are these women, child? Who are these women? I've never heard them before. I don't even know the name of their podcast. I don't see it, and there's not really a caption to this post. But period, point blank, please let this man out. 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 Hearing his voice, hearing how he got straight to the point. And you know why he got straight to the point? Because I'm sure that he only has a few minutes that he's able to talk to these people on the phone. Hearing him sound so, maybe not sad, but more so defeated, lifeless is what he sounds like. It just makes me sad. He is a talent. He is a goat. He is, to me, he is a musical genius. And, you know, we can agree to disagree. Obviously, what he is accused of doing and is in jail for is awful. It truly is awful. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this does not make it right. But in a lot of these men's stories who have these charges, like P. Diddy and like R. Kelly, in a lot of their stories, and I'm going to say allegedly, but I don't think it's alleged, but I'll say allegedly, in a lot of their stories, there is some type of child abuse in a physical and mental way that I think affects them when they get older. And let's focus on the physical, right? I truly think that in R. Kelly's case, in P. Diddy's case, there is a form of sexual abuse and molestation. Hopefully I can say that without not getting monetized. And that's the part of it that makes me so sad. Somebody robbed these people of their innocence when they got young, and it does not make what they have been called and claimed to do. It doesn't make that right. It doesn't give them a pass to abuse other children or to be turned on or whatever the sickness is by minors, right? But it's a very common story. It is a very common story of children who have been victims of sexual abuse. They end up becoming the abuser. And so I feel like in these type of situations with R. Kelly, I feel like there should be more of a rehabilitation prison sentence versus just going in jail just to rot. Especially when, and I say this all the time, and I know that this is not probably right to say, and it's probably a very much unpopular opinion, but a lot of times these people like Diddy and like R. Kelly, they can be victims just as much, because a lot of these women will put themselves in position to attach themselves to R. Kelly or the Diddys, just to get out of it what they can. And again, doesn't make it right, doesn't make what's going on right by any means, but there's victims on both sides. I was not really here for these white women. I'm just sorry, child. I hate to even bring race into it, but I was truly not here for this podcast with all these black podcasts out here that he could have gone on. Now, again, they likely called him. I'm sure they called him, and he said he was there to sing the birthday song, child. I don't know. But just seeing their delight, seeing them sing with him. Again, I can't speak for them, but I'm going to tell you my thoughts on it. If you was truly an R. Kelly fan and you was truly a ride or die R. Kelly fan, you wouldn't be sitting there. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but I feel like you wouldn't be sitting there smiling. I feel like you wouldn't have the same reaction that I had when I first heard it. Like, oh my God, like this shit ain't funny. This is not a laughing matter. This is not a joking, smirking, grinning, laughing matter. This is one of our legends in prison for a very long time. So I don't know. I think he's done his time. I'm sorry. This is awful to say. I'm sure people will not agree. I hate that I'm saying it, but give this man rehabilitation, not prison. Give him rehabilitation, not prison. And, you know, I did a video about this dude. I got to find his name, child. But there are a lot of other predators who are walking free, who might not be the same hue as R. Kelly and the same hue as P. Diddy, but they're certainly not in jail. Michael Jeffries, the former CEO, Michael Jeffries, the former CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, Michael Jeffries. Now, some of them have killed themselves. Some of them are in jail, I suppose. But I know that there's certain people. I'm thinking about the guy from my previous video. I'll insert his name. I'm thinking about, what's that fat Nickelodeon dude who is walking around free, and it's a whole documentary on him and about his allegations of, you know, targeting minors. So it's like, make this shit even across the board. I'm gonna touch on this a little bit, child, and I'm about to go to bed because it's late in the evening. Look at these nails. I'm trying to get these gel nails off. They're destroying my actual real nails. Tory Lanez, child. Tory Lanez. I didn't really know Tory Lanez's music. I didn't really know a lot about him, to be honest with you, until I heard him on a song with this white girl. What's her name? The little Disney girl. And then I'm like, damn, that sounds good. He's just so short and little. If you see my show, and I know you have, child, I'm always going to ride for Megan Thee Stallion, especially when it comes to the whole Tory Lane of it all. But in sum, Tory Lane came out with a new album from Behind Bars, and he is still coming at our girl, Megan Thee Stallion. Now, if you don't know, Tory Lanez has Megan Thee Stallion has a restraining order against Tory Lanez that should be preventing him from even talking about her, or I think specifically it states that he is not allowed to do anything or say anything that might disrupt Megan Thee Stallion's peace and mental state. He's not to talk about her. He's not to discuss this and to not basically reference her name, whatever the case might be, as it is in the paperwork. But he had a new album that came out as he is behind prison. And he's talking about Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not going to play it. I'm not even going to talk about it too long, honestly. But he is talking about her in his new album, and he's still coming for her. And I'm just not here for it. Which, again, it's like, how can you be here for R. Kelly, let him be free, and not be here for Tory Lanez? But at the end of the day, Tory Lanez, he not only shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, he has continued to basically harass her even after shooting her. Like, he's literally continued to harass her, befriend her best friend, talk shit about her, have her in songs, have, horses. He has a video where he was cutting horses and, obviously just kind of taunting this woman that you shot in the foot. And you were so arrogant that you thought that you were going to walk free after shooting this lady in the foot and then taunting her and writing songs about her and actual lyrics about shooting her in the foot. And now you're in jail and you're still taunting her. You literally are behind, like, let it go. You're behind bars writing lyrics about Meg Thee Stallion. Like, do you think that's going to lead to anything positive, anything good? I just don't think so. And here's the thing. Tory Lanez has a history of violence and a history of being somewhat in the system with other issues, especially when he was in Canada, I believe. So at the end of the day, this is a man who doesn't seem like he's going to learn from his mistakes. So whereas I want R. Kelly free, walking amongst us, I want him free. I want him in therapy. I want him working on himself. Tory Lanez, you haven't learned anything. You've been in jail for this long and you haven't learned anything. And to me, your anger, your narcissism, or whatever is going on with you is so much stronger than common sense, because common sense would be like, if I know that I'm in jail for all these years and I know that I don't want to be in jail for all these years and I know that I'm trying to get out, I'm not going to do anything to come back and bite me in the ass when it comes time for an appeal, when it comes time for me to say, you know what, I've been in here for this year or so, and I'm learning something. There's a change in me. I'm not going to be a menace to society when I'm back out on the streets, but you're going to be a menace because you're still up Meg Thee Stallion's ass. You ain't even got to talk about her. Like, what? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of different things going on behind them bars that you can rap about. But the fact that you're still, even with a legal document saying not to taunt her, not to speak her name or to do anything that might disrupt her mental and her peace, and you're still behind there doing it, like you haven't learned anything. Anyway, y'all, let me know. I want to know in the comments if you feel like R. Kelly has done his time and you want to see him free, or do you feel like he is a menace to society and he needs to do all of his time? I pray that he gets out. I pray that he gets out 2025. I pray that he gets out. Speaking of getting out, I hope that, you know who get on my nerves a little bit? The Kardashians. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I've been a Kardashian fan. I love the fashions. I love the fashions when she was with Kanye. I don't like her fashions anymore. I don't like any other. I think they all look stupid and ridiculous now. I used to go up for them, but I realized that it was the genius of Kanye West that really elevated Kim Kardashian to another level. And now they're all going for, they're not really going for the black men no more, it seems like. They've turned away from the black men and now they're off to the other races, y'all. It is so late and I'm so tired. But even she had a song. She has a song, or she has a Skims marketing thing, and she's playing Tory Lanez music in there, and Tory Lanez is like tweeting her and saying how he's happy that she's playing his music, and it's just like, girl, they're really on my shit list. The Kardashians are really on my shit list. Khloe used to be the only one that kind of seemed to be kind of down to earth, but she wanted to be a Kardashian so bad. She's altered her looks, lips, but it's just sad. This is sad to see what happened to Khloe. She was one of us. But yeah, I don't know. People be going for Tory Lanez, and it's just like, damn, it just goes back to this whole thing about protect black women, listen to black women. This girl had a whole bullet in her foot and it's still somehow her fault. It's ridiculous. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about R. Kelly, about Tory Lanez. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know, and I will see you on the next episode.